sad face, goddammit. Sad face, not happy face. Sad face, not happy face, okay? I am on my webcam, and I'm so very sorry about the quality of this video. But my camera, the old girl, decided she wanted to give out on me. So here we are with the webcam. Not only is my handy dandy handy cam broke, but I lost my notes. So we're going off the top of the dome. So the like 6 pages of notes I made from the 2-hour episode of Atlanta Exes is completely gone. But you know what? We strive to still push on. So let's just get into Atlanta Exes, shall we? Okay, this makes it easy. The only thing I wrote down was everybody's names. Okay, so the ladies of Atlanta Exes are Tamika Raymond, Usher Raymond's ex-wife, Tori Hart, Kevin Hart's ex-wife, Christina Jobs, CeeLo Green's ex-wife, Monyetta, I don't know her last name, Neo's ex-fiance, Sheree Buchanan, Ray Buchanan, ex-wife. Huh? Oh, no, I wanted, Sharice? Is it Sharice? Is it Chauncey? It's Schaefer. It's Schaefer. Okay. So Tamika Raymond. I'ma just say this right now. Tamika Raymond, yes, sweetheart, you have had the toughest draw of them all. Yes, all the ladies have lost relationships that they built and feel like they, you know, put stake into, all for it to turn around and get thrown in their face and for them to get left when everything started to get good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up when you really think about it. All these women were with these men when they had nothing, and then the men get something, and now all of a sudden you're attractive to other bitches, and now you want to move on to the next, and you don't want to be single no more. And I'm single. I mean, you don't want to be in a marriage anymore, so now you're single. Now you're single, and I cancel that bitch like Nino. I ain't tripping on nothing. I'm sipping on something, and my homegirl say she got a bad bitch for me tonight. Whatever. So look, here's the deal. If you ask me, yes, Tamika, you may be a little depressed. You may be going through it, but bitch, come on now. Come on now. You was doing a lot. First of all, I'm not even going to say that I don't agree with you, because the first thing she did that I didn't like was she started to kind of throw jabs at Sheree Buchanan. Her and Sheree Buchanan claim they have been friends for years, but for some reason this first episode it seems like they're meeting for the first time. Okay? Because first of all, Tamika acting so surprised by her raunchy clothes. First she mad because the bitch had on like a white bra. Then she buying clothes that's too skimpy for her 12-year-old daughter. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all, she picked up a little top. It was a crop top and it had like an X out in the back. That's too much for a fucking 12-year-old if you ask me. So I did agree when it came to that, and I did feel like they looked like they were in a grown woman's store and not in a child store. And I don't care, you know, you're not a teenager. I don't care you're 12. I don't care. You shouldn't have all of that out. That's just how I feel. If it was my child, I would feel that way. But at the end of the day, it's not my child. This is Sheree's child. So Tamika had really no right to go in the way she did. But if I was her, I would have said something too. I'm just saying, bitch, you want my honest opinion? You asked me to call. What? You know, Sheree felt some type of way. So instead of Sheree saying that to her at the time, she had to go and, you know, marinate on the situation and go and talk to Tori. Okay? And y'all, let me just say this. Tori's little ass loves to make a little quick remark. Okay? She loves to come out with something very quick. She'll come out with it really, really fast like that. Okay? And she had to keep mentioning how, you know, because they helped Tamika, you know, they were supposed to be helping Tamika pack up some of her clothes. And it was very obvious, you know, because she was staying in the house that she and Usher lived in. And she's moving out now. And it's very obvious that she hasn't gotten over him. She still has some of his clothes in her closet. And they were like, you need to purge. You need to purge. And she was like, no. And she fell on the ground. And it's like, oh my God, girl, please. Okay, please. But instead of like taking it like she should have, it seemed like she wanted to start, you know, comparing. I've been through more. Okay, I've lost a child in my marriage. And it's like, yes, I agree. You have been through more. But at the end of the day, everybody's pain is everybody's pain. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you are allowed to keep pushing your pain in everybody's face like it's a fucking badge of honor that you should be holding over their heads. So you was rubbing me wrong. You was rubbing me real wrong. But Tori had to hurry up and tell you I was saying she looked quick in the mouth because she turned around and told, bitch, you and these old ass Usher purses, get this shit together. You need to get rid of some of this shit because this is not cool at all. Okay, you need to get some of this stuff out of here. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She's very cracked, but you know, also very, very, very shady. You know what I'm saying? So their relationship is rather funny because Tori Hart is the new girl in the group, and it seems as if she may be a little bit too fucking rowdy for the old hoes that she done joined up with. Okay, now Sheree is hot in the pussy. Okay, Sheree is old and she like her some young men. She wearing white bras and cut off tops, and don't get me wrong, if I was their age and I had, you know, and my body was like that, I would have my stomach out too. But there's a way to do things. And I really do feel like Sheree sometimes can go on the borderline of being tacky for her age. Like, I don't care what anybody says. When you get to a certain age, you shouldn't wear certain shit. It doesn't look right with your age. And there's no way that you're not your age, which is 40s or 50s. Correct? So, I don't care if you fucking, you know, your son's friends and all of that shit. But at the end of the day, bitch, come on now. You was doing a little bit too much with a lace crop top with a fucking bra. And your titties are huge, okay? So, it really felt like any false move in a tip could have fell out. I didn't like that, okay? I don't want to see your old titties, okay? I don't care if they're new. I don't want to see your old titties, okay? So, I do feel like you kind of let off an air that is kind of why Tamika is looking at you like, bitch. But it's like, Tamika, y'all didn't just meet. It's obvious that she's been like this. So, why are you surprised now? Like, then you like, you know, talking about her parenting skills when y'all shopping and shit. Talking about, you know, you shouldn't be shaking your ass and smoking and all of that and catching men in a club with your daughter. And I kind of feel like there's a limit to the type of partying you should do with your kids. Like, I'm going to just be real, okay? I don't feel like it's a problem to be at the house and, you know, we drinking or whatever. We at the house playing cards or some shit. But I also feel like your mama shouldn't be like your bosom buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't do the same shit around your mama that you would do around your homegirl. I don't think that that's cool. Because, I mean, if you like me, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put a limit on some of the things, you know, how sexual I am around. how like I can, you know, be about my prowess. I'm somewhat like a dude in those aspects. And that's the type of stuff that I wouldn't say around my mom that I would probably say around my homeboys. So I wouldn't do it. But that's just me. So I didn't feel like Tamika was wrong in what she felt, but I felt like she was wrong the way she was doing it. And all the other girls were like saying behind her back, mind you, before they took it to her face. And Tori was the only one that really took it to her face. Sheree kind of nicely said, you know, you rubbed me the wrong way when you said those things. And she let it go. They even tried to have a little intervention and sit down and talk to her and be like, you've been throwing jabs. What's going on? Which ended in them all crying and them saying that they're here for her and they're going to help her get through what she's going through. But that went in one ear and out the other, because then she turned around and talking shit about Sheree's parenting to Sheree's best friend. Okay, and then Sheree get the text message about it. And Tamika was supposed to be having this tea market thing where she was selling some of the stuff from the house with her and Usher, and the girls were supposed to come and help out. And when Sheree found out about what she said about her, she went to Tori and told her, and that pissed Tori off. So Tori comes to the tea market, okay, with fucking Tracy Steele with her big mouth baby bop popcorn bitch ass popping up and shit. And the reason why I say all that is because I don't like Tracy. And this scene, like, you always gotta start a fucking fight. This is not even your show, bitch. You are an extra right now. I'm gonna need for you to calm down. For you to be trying to, cause she called you niggerish. It was niggerish. At the end of the day, Tori trying to have that personal ass conversation in the middle of that warehouse, and then her throwing little jabs at her, talking about, oh, ain't nobody in this bitch. What you want me to do? How am I gonna help? Ain't nothing to help with. Ain't nobody in this bitch. How am I help? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What do you want me to do, bitch? What you want me to do? Ain't nobody in here. Like, come on now. This is a Tamika Raymond event, bitch, in this warehouse in the middle of nowhere, bitch, girl. Come on now. This is a downgrade, okay? And it's like, you was shading from the get. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like It was spiteful and it was unnecessary. If you wanted to say, I feel like Sheree handled it the right way. Sheree was like, I'm not even going to go because I'm pissed, and if I go, it's going to be a scene. You, on the other hand, made a scene and then brought your ignorant ass friend to make a further scene. Because she talking about, she doesn't want to, she doesn't appreciate it. She doesn't fuck with you like that. She doesn't fuck with you like that. I think we should go. Come on, let's go. And then she hears Tamika say this is some niggerish shit. And then all of a sudden, oh, fuck that bitch. Okay, because I got warrants. And it's like, bitch, you work at the radio station. How they can't find you? What? Shut the fuck up, Tracy. Shut the fuck up. Like, I can't stand people like you grown as fuck. Why you always trying to come off so hard? At the end of the day, you can get cut, you can get stabbed, you can get fucking beat, you can get shot. Okay? So fuck with old hoes if you want to and find out what is really hitting for. Okay? Tamika look like she will fuck somebody up. She said, let her go. Let her go. Let the bitch go. What she gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? She was laughing. I bet y'all any money, everything Tamika done went through, Tamika would have took out every bit of pain she had on Tracy's face. Okay? You better believe me. You best to believe her. Okay? For real. So that was like the whole drama that went down on the episode. But if y'all want some of the backstory, please continue to watch. Okay. So, first of all, did you check out how Kevin Hart proposed to his new fiance, you know, the one that he cheated on Tori with, the same night that this episode premiered? She was on there crying and shit about how is it that he cheats and this woman gets to be around my children, my gift to him. And it's like, now come on, girl. It's been a couple of years now. It's been about 5 years. I'm going to need for everybody after 2 years, stop that shit. Stop that shit, son. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I understand you mad and all of that, but at the end of the day, you got needs. That's some bullshit, and you out here looking weak as the fuck. I can't stand how all these women sitting up there talking about, no, I need time. I need time. But these niggas done moved on already, okay? Speaking of such, CeeLo Green got a whole girlfriend, but Christina's beautiful fucking ethnic ass, okay? Like, I'm just saying, I really could look at Christina all day. I don't know why, but her nose, mouth, and eyes, and, like, she's just very pretty to me. I love her face, okay? And furthermore, she bad. So why the fuck, first of all, was you with CeeLo Green in the first place? Don't get me wrong. Like, nigga could sing, but struggling is just a part of my day. Many obstacles have been placed in my way. I know the only reason that I make it through is because I never stop believing in me. So people wonder why we in the first place. They can't believe because they ain't never seen your face. Okay, don't play with me. I fucks with CeeLo, okay? Love gone. Oh, you shot me, baby. Okay? But all I gotta say is, it's been 8 years since they've been divorced. And she just now starting to date. Because she kind of still in love with him. And all of them sitting up there jointly talking about how they all still want to be with their exes. For fuck no. I hate the way it makes women look. It makes us look like it's so easy to just fuck over us and leave us hanging and come back whenever you feel like it. I wouldn't give a nigga the satisfaction. I will be calling somebody to come do me on your way out the door. Bye. And you can call it what the fuck you want to. Okay? Because I don't never see men having a grace period before they go get on some new pussy after they done broke off a relationship. Obviously not. Like, come on now. And CeeLo Green still dressing Christina and shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I like her eccentric style. She had on a couple of pieces that I was like, oh, bitch, I love. Okay? The jacket with the shit on the shoulders. Like, I like shit like that. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, I really like most of the characters. I really do. You know, Tamika rubbing me wrong. But at the same time, people be going through shit. You know, what you gonna do? Tori, same thing. Tori gotta watch her little bitty ass husband that she really was with because she really loved him. Because Lord knows, don't nobody want no little bitty ass man like that. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? She loved him. So in her head, she was, you know, taking one for the team by even staying with your fuck ass. Okay? Because, I mean, he wasn't a comedian when they got together. Okay? She said the nigga working for Locker or something like that. Radio Shack. You know, some store that they had buku of, okay? Just a nameless employee. I mean, but you know what? That also goes to show how if you really want to do something, it doesn't matter where you are, the shit can happen, okay? So I'm just saying, I'm gonna put that out there. People follow your dreams. Hello, hallelujah. So, you know, great for him. But at the same time, to look back on it and kind of, I see how she can be bitter and upset. But I also see how it's more important to not come off bitter and upset. Okay? Yeah, at the beginning, girl, fuck him up. Get it all out. Take kickboxing classes.
Fuck, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck him up when you get it. You know what I'm saying? When it first happened, go ham. Do everything you want to do right then and there so you won't be holding on to this shit for the rest of your life. Because it's really sad to see him sitting up there moving on with his life and you still sitting up here crying about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, Marietta, okay, the pretty version of Mimi is up here still living with Neo, okay? Still living with Schaefer, as she says. She has 2 children with Schaefer, okay? And they still live together and they do everything together. Same thing with Christina and CeeLo. They still have Christmases and birthdays together because their families are so meshed together. But it's like at some point you got to put a nigga at a distance just so you can really move on with your life. They always feel like they got a position. Like Christina goes out on a date with a guy and, you know, at first she kind of felt like she needed CeeLo to approve him. What the fuck? Did she have to approve whatever bitch he was with to make sure the nigga was, you know, kid tested and mother approved this shit? Like, it's ridiculous. Like the type of limitations that these women put on themselves for these men that have moved on and have other women, and you still sitting up there making excuses. Maybe he'll come back and all of that. When you really look at it, if you had done it to him, he would never be fucking with you again. If you had cheated on him, he would never be fucking with you again. And that, I'm telling you, even with Tori, that probably was not the first time he cheated, because she said he started to cheat. Like, this was some, you know, time of him fucking around and shit. So, I mean, the shit happens. People get older, people grow apart, but I just think it's some fuck shit to be sitting on this show like damn near a decade later still crying about a nigga. I'm just saying. Whatever. You know, Mayetta is, you know, she wanted to get rid of her ring because she was still wearing it, and I would still be wearing that bitch too. She just put it on the other hand. Okay, you see this fucking ring? I mean, my lord. But anyway, she went to try, and Christina is everybody's like buddy, okay? Christina goes, you know, even if we not all together, Christina is gonna be there, okay? Because everybody fucks with Christina, and I can see why. Like, I really feel like whatever her little energy is, it resonates. She like the real cool, calm person, you know what I'm saying? And she was with Marietta when she was, you know, trying to get rid of her ring, and the fucking lady in the store sitting up there, yeah, I was with him. You know, he picked it out, and I brought a whole bunch of them to him, and I came to the studio one night, and he was just so proud, and I'm like, why are you telling her this sob story when it's obvious they fucking relationship over? Now she got to sit up here and feel sad about how the nigga used to love her and all of that, and Neo still wants to be with her because he still hasn't moved out the house or nothing like that, but he still wants to cheat and do what he want to do when he on the road. And I'm like, oh, big head ass nigga, like, boy, whatever. Anyway, them kids look just like Neo. Lord, so cute though. So cute. And what else happened, y'all? Sheree Buchanan, like I told y'all, she hiding the puss grandma and all of that. You know, dancing in the club and shit with her daughter, flexing, you know, whatever. You know, I don't judge nobody. If that's what you want to do. It's not what I would do, but if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But yeah, man, Sheree and Ray not together because after he stopped playing football, he kind of lost himself, and then she lost herself, and then they just didn't meet up at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't happen for them, so they just not together no more. And y'all, that was basically, I feel like, everything that happened. The girls have like a meet up all the time where they discuss things, and sometimes things get resolved, and sometimes they don't. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to give y'all a video, even though my camera wasn't working. I'm so sorry again about the video quality. I'm going to try to get a camera next week, so, you know, you won't have to deal with this for long, but I still wanted y'all to have a video. So I love you guys. Please don't forget to like the video and share. I love you guys. Bye.